Rosemarie emailed. We're getting through all the listener questions before we get on to the one that I'm really excited about. Rosemarie emailed and she said, "How can I protect my eyesight as I age? Are there diets or vitamins that are better for that? I'd like to delay having cataract surgery as long as possible. Thanks, Rosemarie."
Yeah, it's a good question. I can kind of break it into a couple different parts. From a standpoint of delaying cataract surgery, that is something that I don't know that there are no evidence that there's any vitamins or diets or supplements that's going to delay cataract surgery.
Okay.
That's a very physical, external, essentially thickening of the lens that just occurs. And in fact, if it goes untreated too long, you could have some, very dense cataracts that then make it, harder for the eye surgeon to remove, potentially increasing any risk of complications.
So if that's the issue, don't put it off.
Exactly. And that's what it sounds like she's jumping to. How do I protect my eyesight because I want to delay having cataract surgery? That's kind of the way. I know there's multiple questions in here,
right.
But I'm reading it as if she's saying that.
Well, I mean, that's the last thing she said. So presumably that's the punchline. That's what she really wants to know.
That's kind of the way I'm reading it too. So the answer to that is no. But as we age, macular degeneration is something that you can help to prolong with supplements. So it's typically it's an age. It's called AMD. It's the abbreviation. Age-related macular degeneration just occurs that helps blur your central vision because the macula of the eye that controls sharp or straight ahead vision. There's just damage to it over time. Okay. So as that's beginning to occur, that's a little more of an internal, longer-term process. I don't have hard data for you in terms of how long, et cetera, but there are some things you can do generally to help your vision and to potentially help, stave that off, slow that process down.
Sure.
So number one is going to be, we carry what we've done more and more. My dad started is to have combination products.
Yep.
To not hang our hat on something like this, that there's one magic ingredient, or have you walk out with 5 supplements that that work with good companies that put, well-researched ingredients in together so that you could maybe you have to take a second or third or sometimes even fourth pill because there's so much in there, but that you're overall taking a product that could help with multiple ingredients.
Sure.
So ours, Vision Support Plus, contains lipoic acid. It's a very good antioxidant, which essentially kind of can work with vitamin E and C and recharge, as well as glutathione, recharge your, antioxidant capacity in that way, which is going to help with macular degeneration. Ginkgo promotes blood flow. It's also another good antioxidant. The eye tissue has high affinity for ginkgo. Some studies have shown that. So that's another good, product to have in there. Then what you'll always hear about is the carotenoids or the vitamin A family.
Okay.
Lutein, zeaxanthin, they're in high concentrations actually in the macula, lutea portion of the eye that's affected. So we know that they're in high concentrations there. The vitamin A family are all strong antioxidants. So that's, again, getting the picture here of, the mechanism behind how it works.
And when you say carotenoids, are they related to carrots? Is that
vitamin
why
A?
they're called that?
Yes, and they have that orangish color. It's partially what gives carrots its color. Yeah, the carotenoids are vitamin A. The specific ones, lutein, lycopene, zeaxanthin, again found in the that macula lutea portion of the eye. They've actually found that low levels of lycopene, one of 10 carotenoids that are found in the blood, should definitely, be boosted for optimal eye health. They've tested, different levels of it in the blood, and they've corresponded with different levels of macular degeneration.
Okay.
And then lastly, bilberry. That's kind of goes back to, that helps with night vision. That goes back to fighter pilots, like World War II years ago using it. So that's another one. It's, again, very good antioxidant. And again, has been studied and looked at over the years. So that's a combination product, again, that's going to help with macular degeneration. I wish I looked for it, believe me, even things that were saw some things like sterile eye drops that potentially rearrange the way the protein is in the eye and can at least, the protein that's on the, the cornea for, actual cataracts, or the cataract that's developing.
Right.
That it does. Couldn't really find anything that shows that they actually work. Carnosine eye drops are also out there. Some people are, manufacturers have claimed they help to dissolve cataracts. Again, nothing nothing to stand behind on that
strong
I can
study
see.
to say that's the case.
Yeah. So cataracts, again, in conjunction with your eye doctor, if it's something you want to put off for a little while to make sure that they're not getting too bad and you're getting checked, if that's your prerogative, I don't see a problem with that.
Right.
But if you're like, I'm just not having the surgery and you kind of run away from your eye doctor, that's where it could definitely be a problem. Because again, if the worse it gets, getting to a point where an eye doctor would be uncomfortable with it, that's where again, you're just making the surgery harder and increases the risk of complications.
Fair enough.